So what's the process of taking that idea, you know, that content idea, that potential movie, and turning it into something that might be on a big screen, and hopefully it will make money? How do you do it? Ken Rutkowski, this is Rockstars, KFWB News Talk 90, in the studio, our Entrepreneur in Motion, directly from, well, Santa Barbara, but originally from France.
That's correct.
Good to see you here. Emmanuel Itier, Wonderland Entertainment. Emmanuel, you have a new movie coming out on September 11th. Sharon Stone is one of the stars.
Sharon Stone, Maria Bello, Yoko Ono did some music, Ricky Lee Jones. I mean, we have Nobel Peace Prize winners.
Over 500 women you interviewed for this?
3 years, 20 countries, 500 women. Exhausting. It's exhausting, but so exhilarating and so inspiring, especially for an idiot guy like myself. It's like finding the feminine within. It's
you like
amazing.
it. So
Yeah,
you're part of it
I'm tired of being a macho asshole. You know, it's nice to let it go a little bit and be a sensitive, gentle spirit. For
Okay.
it.
So let me ask you this: you got investors for this,
Yes.
right? Investors invest in the aspect of making a return, or they invest in having this piece of content created. Which one is it?
Well, in the case of Femme, it's both. They invest in you, in your passion, in the vision. You know, that movie was trying to be a bridge of communication between men and women, not only a feminist movie, but the first feminist movie made by macho guys, so something different. So they invested in the vision. But obviously they invest. So
they want a return, right?
They want a return. So we did a deal. We did memo deals. I did, 200 memo deals where people invested from $500 to $50,000. So
to $50,000.
Exactly. So we're talking.
So how much did you raise totally for this?
Total cost was around $300,000.
$300,000.
So it's a little bit of cash, you know.
It's a little bit of cash,
yes.
But it's not a lot of cash because
it's
some movies are
not, but
hundreds
at
of
the
millions.
same time, it's a lot for a medium documentaries, which is very risky because the theatrical world for documentary barely exists anymore. DVDs are down the toilet, so it's become more VOD, internet, so it's becoming tricky to get your money back.
So you're going to be Professor Emmanuel, just Professor E. I'm going to ask a few questions. You're talking to this gigantic class that's listening right now. Mm-hmm. So one of us listening, maybe me, we have a script in our mind. Okay?
And that's important. You said in my mind.
Yeah, I don't
So make it personal. That's the first lesson. Make it personal.
What do you mean by that?
Make it that really every little inches of your human cells, of your constitution, really want this movie to happen. Don't try to be a copycat. Don't try to imitate. Be an original. Be somebody who wants to say something that comes from deep within.
So right.
Because people are going to identify to that. They're going to realize, get it out. They're going to realize, wow, he's got a message, he's got a vision, he's got something to say that nobody else is saying. So when you identify that as a business, any business people, any person with the money want to invest in something that's unique because they know that the market is saturated on every type of product.
Okay.
So if you find a unique product, that product might stand on its own.
Professor E, let's go down to the next move. Writing a script, do I write it, being the individual, or do I hire someone to write the script?
Well, you know, for example, in my case, I'm French. English is not my first language, so I've got some limitation. You have to recognize your limitation, and I would say, yes, don't be scared to seek out and form a team. You know, if it is indeed you need a partner to write, find a partner on Craigslist, in universities, anywhere.
You can find them, right? They're out
there.
there.
Find anywhere, and you can. And again, there is no specific deal. You can make whatever deal. You have no money. Most of my scripts are written with zero money. We just make a partnership where I say, listen, we're at 50-50 if we sell it.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So
I take a risk, you take a risk. You have some free time, let's do it.
Someone's got the script written.
Somebody's got
Now what do you do with that script? How does somebody take that script and turn it into a piece of content?
So you try to do what one is calling packaging. You know, that's what the agent would tell you.
Okay,
but you have to become your own agent because you're this little guy that doesn't have a support system. So you package it. Packaging means that basically attaching that script, like Femme, the Femme concept.
Which comes out
September 11th.
At the Lemley Theater on September 11th.
Go to femmethemovie.com.
Okay, go ahead.
So you package it. So in my case for Femme, I went to Sharon Stone and Maria Bello and all these women that are well known, like Marianne Williamson, Jane Houston, Yoko Ono, and on and on. So suddenly you don't have only yourself to sell, you are selling a village. You know, so every investor, when they invest in real estate, prefer invest in a village and in one piece of building, and that's exactly what you do.
Okay.
You build a village
So-
virtually.
So